HAARP, the machine that controls the weather, and maybe your mind. Have you noticed? The weather is different. Stronger hurricanes, rain where there was once drought, snow in the middle of summer. But what if I told you none of this was nature's doing? That hidden away in an isolated base in Alaska, there is a system capable of rewriting the rules of Earth and of your mind. This is not fiction. It's HAARP, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. The most powerful machine you've never heard of. The HAARP was born in the 1990s, officially as a scientific research project on the ionosphere. But from the very beginning, it carried the signatures of the US Air Force, the Navy, and DARPA, the same agency behind the internet and experimental weapons. In the middle of Alaska, surrounded by nothing but ice and silence, HAARP raised 180 massive antennas, covering more than 33 acres. Each antenna alone looks harmless, but together they become an invisible cannon of extreme frequency. A beam of energy so powerful it can heat the upper atmosphere to thousands of degrees. But why? The government says, we're just studying the ionosphere. Yet for decades, theoretical physicists have warned, tampering with the ionosphere could trigger weather changes on a planetary scale. And not just that, the ionosphere is the natural frontier between our planet and everything beyond it. Altering it could be like breaking the glass of the aquarium we live in. 1976, the UN bans environmental modification weapons. Why? Because even back then, the US, Russia, and China were testing technology capable of provoking hurricanes, droughts, and earthquakes. During the Vietnam War, the US had already manipulated rainfall to flood enemy trails. And today, HAARP may be the silent successor to those technologies, more precise, more powerful, and completely deniable. Imagine a war without missiles. Just a sudden climate shift, collapsing a nation's economy without firing a single shot. Coincidence? Haiti 2010. A massive earthquake devastates the country. Just hours before, records show abnormal electromagnetic activity in the region, consistent with HAARP radiation. Chile 2010. An 8.8 quake shakes the nation. Hours before, the same radiation was detected. Indonesia 2004. The tsunami that killed hundreds of thousands. Satellites recorded ionospheric disturbances right before the giant wave. And these are just a few suspicious events. The coincidences start to form a pattern. And every pattern hides a signature. The signature of a machine playing God. Now forget the weather. Let's talk about your mind. Scientific studies have already proven that radio waves at certain frequencies can interfere with brain activity. HAARP operates in those same frequencies. Coincidence? Collective anxiety. Spontaneous violent behavior. Insomnia, irritability, and states of mental confusion, all reported en masse during HAARP activations. What if this technology is already being used to manipulate crowds? Conspiracy theorists suggest that public mental breakdowns of celebrities like Britney Spears, Kanye West, Amanda Bynes may have been caused by HAARP attacks or derivative programs such as MK Ultra. Some even reported voices in their heads, hallucinations, a total loss of control, psychiatric accident, or public test of mind-inducing technology. Meanwhile, those who dare to speak vanish or retract or are discredited as insane. Today, HAARP is said to be shut down. At least that's what the official documents claim. But then why in 2024 did multiple satellites detect new radiation spikes exactly at the site of the base? Why are there recent videos of strange lights in the Alaskan sky? And why, during extreme climate events, are the same frequencies still being registered? HAARP may not just still be active, it may be evolving. Or worse, it may have been replicated by other powers. The weather is changing, people are changing, and maybe so are you. You are now in tune. What you hear cannot be unheard. The frequency has been set, and now you're part of it.